Tom Clancy, captain. Happy to get through that, I'm sure. Winning by 15 points. Nice to win in the Sigerson, but was it nicer to win the Cork derby?
Yeah, I suppose I missed last year. I missed the CIT for the quarter final, I suppose when you do play Sigerson and went to college, that's all you dream about. Actually playing CIT down the dike, it's what it's all about. To be honest, local Cork derby. Just enjoyed it really. To be honest, just enjoyed the experience.
But did you expect it to be a little bit tougher for longer? They did lead in the first half.
Yeah, to be honest, we started off well and then they got ahead, and then to be honest we struggled to get our hands on the ball, but we have so many characters on the team, and basically that kind of showed. We kind of stepped it up then, and again we just went back to basics, what we're good at, and we kind of pushed on from there then, and once we got the lead we weren't going to let go of it. Yeah,
the second goal just before half time was important, just over at the goals, on the goal line.
Yeah, to be honest, it killed the game. To be honest, once we got that, we didn't want to give up. I suppose, leave them back into it, but we weren't pushing too far forward either. We were in a comfort zone, to be honest. So we just tried to maintain that lead all the way then.
So just finally, where do UCC sit at the moment? Sigerson holders, you're through, 15-point win, very impressive.
We're taking one every game as it comes now. I think the next round the lads are playing tomorrow, and we're playing the winners of Sligo IT and Quinn. So again, we're just looking at the next game. We know if you get too far ahead of yourselves, that's when you get caught. But again, we're just looking. Billy has us well focused anyway, that we're looking at the next game.
Yeah, he's even coming up behind you, and there's no way he'll let you do anything but one game at a time.
Yeah, exactly. To be honest, that was always kind of our mindset, and we're not going to change that now. Just take it one game at a time.
Martin, you found out a bit about your players tonight. You must be very proud of them from coming through that.
Yeah, it was. It was all about character. You see the conditions yourself in the tape here, and it was all about the character the team showed, and they showed great character. And sometimes there's maybe teams from the west or their character are questioned, but tonight definitely not. And look, it could have went anyway. So the penalty miss was a big blow for them. But I thought the Sligo all over were the better side. Now we're going to have to improve a lot. Going down to play the champions down in Cork, our backyard, we'll improve a lot on that. But tonight, it's great for the college, and that backline character that the players showed themselves. Conditions were terrible for both teams, and fair play to the referee Barry Casty. He made a great job with considering the conditions and everything else, and a very enjoyable game. And I think that it'll stand for the players. It's worth about 5 training sessions that game tonight to stand for both teams.
I have to ask you though, when you come up here, did you agree with the game going ahead?
Well, it's interesting, when we travelled up here with the cost of travelling from Sligo today, we travelled up from Sligo today and we were in the Mad Hotel, and we met there for food and we had robes and everything else, and we were ready for the game. And suppose the fact that we travelled up, and in fairness to Barry Casty, he said that to me before the match, and so did James after the game, James McCartan, and them say, look, the fact that we travelled so far, it's a lot of cost on colleges. So today would cost us maybe 2,000-3,000 euros at least on the college. So colleges don't have that kind of money. So I think from that point of view, we're happy. We wanted to go ahead. Conditions were terrible. Suppose there was National League game and gone ahead, but fair play to the two teams and the referee, as I said, and everybody involved. I enjoyed the game. I'm exhausted now because I'm getting older, and it's harder when you get older. I don't know how the likes of these older managers like Billy Morgan, and fair play to them, are doing it, but it's tough when you get older. But look, I enjoyed it, and I thought the character was when we went 2 points down the second half. We showed that character to come back and draw level. That was what it was about. A lot of people on the ground thought we were beaten at that stage, and then we showed that character at the end of the game, the level of fitness we have and everything else, the way to win the game by 4 points. So yeah, that will stand for us, Jerome, definitely.
It'll need to stand for you away to UCC, the holders who came through against CIT with a big 15-point win.
Yeah, it'll be tough. They won by 15 points, and it looks like, just looking at your video there, it looks like they won easy. We always look at it. You have the universities are always going to be strong. You have Queens, and you have DCU, UCD, and you have Jordanstown, and then you have UCC. They're always strong. There's 5,000 students or so in Sligo, and it's always going to be tough with numbers and everything else. But look, we're down to battle, and it's going to be bad. We're going to have to improve a lot. Look, we're going to be up against it and everything else. But look, these lads showed character today, and we'll go down and we'll definitely make a good fight of it.